Hey Mallards, it is Monday, and before you ask, yes, I did go to Musical Mondays, but I don't have a recording because I didn't end up singing. I needed to leave and come home because I had some other stuff I needed to do, and also because I'm teaching at CFC Arts all this week, which means that I actually need to sleep like a little bit at least so that I can function and do projects with these 3rd to 5th graders. I am having a blast doing stuff with them, and the classes are really fun, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the week, but it does mean that like my week is very busy and I should try and sleep at least, like I said, the teeniest, tiniest, littlest of all of the bits. I'm trying to sleep that much. So I didn't sing, so there's nothing to record, but I did have fun, and I am still deep in the Our Flag Means Death brain rot hole. I am also watching What We Do in the Shadows and super enjoying that. I have finished the first 3 seasons now, and whew, man, does season 3 end with like a gut punch to poor Guillermo. I love Guillermo. It's hard to explain. It's just really, really fun. I'm having a delightful time watching that show. And I'm also having a delightful time reading a bunch of social media AUs for Our Flag Means Death and the fanfics. I'm following a bunch of Twitter accounts now, and I've decided that my Twitter is just gonna be about Our Flag Means Death and fanfiction now, and probably still podcasts, which is what I had used it for previously, but I've been kind of like off Twitter a little bit, and now I am back. Like hardcore Twitter is my social media of choice at the moment. I mean, YouTube, I guess if you count YouTube as social media, I'm still on here every day, but Twitter is my interacting, talking to people sort of thing. I also haven't been TikToking as much because I've been on Twitter, which I can't decide if that's good or not. Twitter is a different sort of time suck because like I do spend a lot of time reading the social media AUs, but I don't lose time quite as much. Like it's easier for me to keep track of time on Twitter than it is on TikTok. The other thing that I want to discuss just briefly, I won't make this video very long, but in these social media AUs, a big thing is that all of the characters have these private, essentially Twitters, and they use them to express their inner thoughts, which I think is like a narrative choice for the way that these stories are told so that you can get in a character's head and know what they're thinking, because normally if you're reading a block of text like in a fanfic, you would maybe be inside somebody's head, you just have that knowledge. So instead they have these private Twitter accounts. But it really got me thinking, do any of y'all out there just have a private Twitter that you just like literally tweet thoughts like, wow, he's really cute, or man, I shouldn't have given him my jacket, or wow, what am I doing with my life? Focus. Like just the absolute ridiculous inner thoughts. And I like think it's really funny, but then it struck me that like maybe people do have Twitter accounts like this. And is that really freeing? Because I really enjoy these vlogs because I can essentially do whatever I want, say whatever I want, make them about anything. And that is really freeing. And I think that a Twitter account that's private that you know people aren't going to see, that you could just shout into the void, would be freeing. I do this letter writing. There's a website that lets you write letters to yourself. It's called Future Me. And so you can just write anything and it gets delivered to you later. And that also has a shouting into the void sort of feel, as does like free journaling. So I just want to know if some people do their daily pages on a private Twitter. Let me know, and I'll see you tomorrow.